What is going on, everybody? My name is Fluffy Ninja, and Remnant 2 just dropped the teaser trailer for the first DLC, The Awakened King. Now, I'm sure that you're going to see 100 of these fucking videos, and I get that. Not a big deal. This is my take on it. I love this fucking game. Like, actually. I was debating whether or not to buy Modern Warfare 3 because this game came out, and I fell in love with it so much. But we're just going to take a look at the trailer real quick.
So the hour of reckoning has come at last. Rivers of blood and cries of agony. The king I once served, once counted as a friend, is no more. What remains is a true tyrant. Our world shall slip ever deeper into peril. Should we fail to put a stop to his bloodlust, will you light the way? Decide, strange one. Duty or hope?
I mean, just what a phenomenal trailer. Honestly. Like, the only thing that pisses me off about it is this release date right here, 11/14. This is 4 days after Modern Warfare 3 releases. I'm not excited about that. But again, Remnant 2 is the game that I play solo all the time. Like, I would stream this game every single day if I didn't have friends that were like, hey man, like, we're gonna play this. And I was like, all right. Like, I literally ask my friends, like, hey, what do you want to play tonight? It's never up to me. It's always up to them. But I am very excited. So, I mean, let's break it down a little bit. I mean, obviously, it's the Awakened King, the king that in the campaign you find he's got a knife in his neck. It's the assassin's dagger that you can then take and make the assassin's dagger, whatever. So this scene looks Cotton's Kiln-ish. The difference is this looks like a dock for a boat. I don't know if maybe I'm seeing that wrong, but this looks very like port-ish for a boat. Actually, this is almost like a perfect remake of the Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl. Like the opening scene with Jack Sparrow and he's coming in on the boat and he looks over and there's the cove with all the pirates hanging. This looks almost an exact remake of that. So that's pretty cool. And cries of agony. And then obviously there's the council that either you fight them and you get whatever, you name the actual assassin, they get killed and you get something. You get a sword, you get a ring, or you just ignore them, you take the assassin's dagger, you take it to Nimue, and then she gives you the assassin's dagger, which you then take to fight the Red Prince, and then you get the crown. The king I once served, once counted. So this armor looks dope. I'm hoping we get something like this. This would be really cool. And again, what Nimue is saying is the king that I once called friend. So she served the Undying King. Again, cool weapon. I don't know if this is a new elite, maybe, because these are the Fey wings, and these are the Fey greaves. But this weapon looks really cool. I'm digging that. And then that hand, I don't know why that looks familiar. That looks like the hand that you take the ring of the Undying or whatever it is, the one that gives you better damage if gray health is present. It looks like that hand.
What remains is
I mean, obviously that's his throne. I love how it's surrounded by piked bodies and just a literal mountain of corpses in front of it.
tyrant.
And then it flashes back to him actually in the throne. Again, piked bodies everywhere. Like, we didn't really interact with him. And even if he is the Undying King from Remnant 1, we literally just did that the other night where we fought him. They look nothing similar. So I don't think they are.
Our world shall
See, and again, very port-ish, very, sea town, possibly pirates being hanged. Like, so, like, when we put that together right away, I was kind of like, oh, like, I didn't even take this shot into consideration. This is already looking like a cool map that you're going to be able to come out here. I don't know if boats are going to be, like, have anything to do with it. I personally hope not, because I'm not a huge fan of, like, the Assassin's Creed where you got boats. I know that's fucking sacrilege because everybody loved Black Flag. I never played it. And then when I played the Viking one, I was like, the fuck is with a boat thing, dude? But it looks like you're going to get to go up here on this ladder, over here, jump onto this, and then jump onto this roof, maybe? That would be cool. So there might be something hiding back here on this sail, if that is the sail of this boat right here, or maybe that's just the dock. Yeah, that's just the dock. Never mind. But maybe there's like a crow's nest over here that you have to jump into. That would be sick. I mean, like, looking down here, I don't see anything too stand outish, honestly. This guy is just kind of chilling here. I think these are still the Dran. So maybe this is like the king wakes up and then he just, like, the Dran story is already horrific. So either A, he's like, okay, let's finish the job, and they just keep slaughtering Dran, or B, he's like, this is not what I wanted the Fae to do in my absence. So, I mean, like, let's look at the... let's see, where is it? Right here. Yeah, these are all Fae bodies. All of these are Fae bodies. It's the Fae Archer, that's the guy that you have to shoot in the hands. All of these are Fae bodies. None of these are Dran. So it's almost like, these up here might be. Those possibly could be. But, like, even if they are, that's a lot more bodies. Again, we don't know what this pile of bodies is. From the armor that we can kind of see, it definitely looks like it's Fae. So it could be that he was just pissed about what happened to the Dran during his slumber, that he's like, nah, everybody's dying.
should be failed.
Sorry.
Slip ever deeper into peril.
And then we got this guy. I mean, very obviously he's going to explode, right? Like, that's what it looks like. He's going to be a fast moving, like, hopping around thing that explodes, or he launches gas at you or something like that. That's what it looks like. Like, it looks like he's mutated. Like, there's an extra arm. This looks like almost an absorbed twin, honestly.
Should be failed.
I mean, these are all Fae warriors. Piked. Like,
Put a stop to his bloodlust.
yeah, Vlad the Impaler style.
Will you like
And then, again, here's the bridge with the bodies hanging off of it. Very Pirates of the Caribbean style. And then, I'm thinking this is us just because the backpack is there. I'm I'm very much hoping, I don't think it's going to be a DLC 1 thing, but I'm hoping that it does come soon, that we get to just turn off the backpack. It very much takes away from what us as players are trying to make our character look like. And then, which is cool, we get a scythe. This is sick. I don't like the grip. This I'm not a fan of. Like, obviously we took it from somebody else. We broke it off of their weapon and then we took it for ourselves. But we could, like, fashion a new handle. It's literally a stick. Unless this is imbued with some kind of magical power. Like, these are what look like vertebrae coming down, or parts of skeletons. And then, like, biggest reveal, right? Nimue, who looks like she's crying, but she is in chains in a completely different area than her getaway. And again, like that's what it's called, is Nimue's, like, getaway, or what, rest, or whatever the fuck it is. So this might be, while she was under this king, where she is supposed to be, or where she is supposed to be normally, and because she wasn't there when the king woke up, he chained her in place. That, and then it also looks like these blue things, this looks like it's going through her arm. And this looks like it's going into her chest to keep her in place, to where she can't teleport out or go to a different realm or something like that.
Duty or hope?
And then the outfit too that we see here. Witch's hat, black cloak, the scythe. I don't know if we're supposed to look like Death Incarnate, maybe, but, or, a Grim Reaper, etc. And then what she says there, either do your duty, or, I'm sorry, let's listen to it again. Fuck.
Duty or hope?
Duty or hope. So I think that we have a choice here. We either we kill Nimue and we pledge our service to the king, or B, we free Nimue and revolt against the king. Now that can lead to a few different things, right? Like, either A, we're fighting we're fighting the same enemies the entire time, it doesn't matter. Or B, the Drans start helping us. And it leads to, like, an open war. Now, again, I haven't finished playing the first one. I have played through 2 literally, like, 50 times at this point. But that would be a cool cinematic to see, is the Dran who are tired of being oppressed, and the Fae just open warfare, battlegrounds, meeting in the middle. You've got, they're shooting flintlock rifles, they're shooting bows and arrows, they're fighting each other with swords and scythes and spears and pikes. That would be cool. Like, it really, really would be. You've got the big dude with the chainsaw, you've got the big dude with the giant meat cleaver. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff that could lead to. Again, that's my own speculation, but yeah. And again, like, looking at this area, right? This is an area that we haven't seen before either. Like, the tower looks a little familiar. The fence line looks familiar, obviously. The castle is obviously the castle that we've played through with both the Gilded Chamber and the Shattered whatever the fuck. But this is very obviously, like, the council side of it, that it's the entire castle. That would be cool if we got to play through the entire castle, and you're basically fighting your way through the castle, either leading an army of Dran, leading an army of Fae, and you're fighting through the castle to get to the Awakened King. That, again, would be a super awesome idea Do I have any clue what's going on in this game? Absolutely not, because I've never beaten the first one. But this is just how my brain works. But, I mean, this is just the teaser trailer. And it's coming out in literally 13 days. So I'm very excited to see what they do going forward. And again, the other thing too that I didn't even think about, is this a new archetype? Is this a new archetype? I don't think so, because I believe they said there wasn't a new one coming in the first DLC. But it would be cool if it was. What would his powers be? Or what would your powers be? What would, your abilities be and stuff like that? Are there new guns coming? Are there new mods coming? Are there new, the Halloween event that we just had was fantastic. It really, really was. Playing through, like, I've literally just been playing through Losomn over and over and over and over and over again, just because it's the fastest way to get the silly comes. But that, like, when you're in the sewers, I found that's where you're gonna find the most of the aberrations, and get, like, the whatchamacallit things, the corrupted crystal. Merciless sucks. The corrupted merciless is dog shit. The corrupted grenade launcher, fucking dope. Oh my god, it's amazing. I literally played with it for like 3 hours because I was like, this is awesome, and I'm just blowing shit up. But is this a new archetype? Is this the archetype that's being introduced with the DLC of, like, you are a loyal Fey soldier and you get to decide, do you stay on the Awakened King side or do you go against him? And I think that would be a really cool plot twist. It really, really would. Again, I have no idea what the Remnant guys are planning. Gunfire Games, like, again, I never played Remnant 1 or whatever the other game is. You guys hooked me with Remnant 2. Like, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I still have hours of footage to cut down and post because I've played this game so fucking much. I haven't even started posting the Apocalypse run yet. That's how much footage I have. I had over 30 plus hours of my friends and just I playing through the game, unlocking different stuff, finding cool things. Like, this game sucked me in, and I'm very excited to see where it goes in the future. That's all I've got for you guys today. Remember, The Awakened King comes out 11/14. Yeah, go to remnantgame.com to keep up to date with everything. Check your Steam if you haven't seen this yet. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.